Good morning, my dear children. Let me introduce myself. I am Austin. I teach you English. First, I introduce you our new text of 7th standard. We have 3 parts, and this is the part 1. And this part 1 consists of 2 lessons. And in the first lesson, the title is Nature's Plenty. This unit makes you love nature, especially forest. In this unit, there is a story of a boy who loved the forest very much. And in the second part, we have a nice poem. So, a poem and a passage. The poem is Echoing Green by William Blake. This also makes you love nature. So, let us start this year's first class. So all of you take your text, and the first is the page number 8. We start from here, Nature's Daughter. I am going to read this newspaper article. You can go through while I was reading. Nature's Daughter. Living close to nature is living life in full. Suryamani's story will definitely be an eye-opener to those who deliberately walk away from nature. Suryamani is a tribal nature activist who loves the forest and considers it as her own. She loved the forest and knew that she could do something to save it. In college, she became a part of Save the Forest movement. She went on nature walks with children on weekends, explaining that our survival is linked with the survival of the forest. This is Suryamani's slogan. Our survival is linked with the survival of the forest. Okay? Hope do you understand the extract. And here there are 3 questions and answers. You do it as an assignment, as a homework. But I help you. First I read the questions and I help you to answer you. First question. What is this news item about? What is this news item about? This news item about a tribal woman, Suryamani, who loved the nature or forest very much. And the second question. Suryamani works hard to save the forest. Have you ever made any attempt to save nature? Have you ever made any attempt to save nature? You can answer like this. If you have planted a tree, you can say that, yes, I did. I planted trees. I don't spoil water. I don't waste water, etc. These activities make you love and protect nature. And the third question is important. Our survival is linked with the survival of the forest. You know, this is Suryamani's slogan. Our survival is linked with the survival of the forest. Do you agree? Discuss with your friend. These are 3 questions you do as your assignment or a homework. And next, you can make a nature walk with me. That means your teacher. But unfortunately, this time you can't walk with me out. We are all stay at home. But suppose you walk with your teacher for nature walk, and what you could see if you make a nature walk. And second column, what you could hear, and third column, what you could smell. So you make a walk yourself and you can fill this column. I can help you. Next activity is this. Here I can read it for you. Imagine you are going on a nature walk with your teacher. How would that experience be? List them below in appropriate columns. You may seek the help of your teacher. I can help you filling this column. Suppose you think of a nature walk with your teacher. Unfortunately, now you can't walk with me because of the lockdown problems. So suppose you make a walk in your premises yourself and think to fill this column. First one, what you could see. The second column, what you could hear. Third column, what you could smell. Suppose you are walking with your teacher in a forest. There are many things you can see and many other things you can hear and many other things you smell in forest. So this makes you understand to see the beauty of nature and hear the sound of nature and also smell nature. So you feel this activity. One is done for you. Big trees. What you see? Big trees in forest you can see. What you could hear then? The chirping of birds. Chirping means the sounds. Sounds of birds you can hear. And what you can smell in a forest? The fragrance of flowers you can smell in a forest. And then fill the next columns. What you could see here, what you could hear here, what you could smell. Second column also, you can see animals in forest. You can hear the sounds of animals in forest. And you can also smell fragrance of trees. You can smell the fragrance of trees or fruits, and similarly, and also frightening silence. Some forest is full of silence. The silence also you can feel. You cannot smell the silence, but you can feel the silence. So these are the answers you can fill in these columns. And later, with the help of your teacher, that means me, you can write a paragraph what you would see, hear, smell in a forest. That means this is another assignment. We have filled what you could see in the forest, what you could hear here, what you could smell. And concluding all these things, you write a paragraph. This is also the homework for the first class. So have a nice time. See you next class.